Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
I'm Office Bloke Aidan.
Here we are, Office Bloke Daz Sports Edition. Back on it. Bit of college football. What are you doing moments? Part 2. We did part 1.
I remember part 1. It was a bit like,
what are you doing?
Struggling to understand, what they actually were
what
trying to do, or what were they thinking.
I think you know, we've been in it many times where you're playing in a game and you kind of like
in the moment,
you don't realise
in the moment
what's happened.
it's probably harder to try and,
especially on the clock as well. If
it,
it's a clock based, what you're doing. Sometimes, many times when I was a manager once, I remember everyone was yelling at me to push the team up. I'm like, why? We were like drawing towards the end, and I thought there's going to be stoppage time, and we leave it. And the next thing, the ref blew the whistle. I went, no stoppage time. He went, no. I went, that player was down for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
He's like, well, no stoppage time. And I'm like, referees for your umpires, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. But anyway, college football, what are you doing moments, part 2.
Murray got it, but the clock is running. That's the one thing he didn't want to do. Game over. Alabama faces Notre Dame for the national championship in Miami.
Hopping around in motion. Trouble for the freshman. Flips it downfield. It's picked off.
What was that?
Intercepted by Fields Jr. He's got blockers. Touchdown, Duke.
They decided to pressure. They didn't go with the mush rush. They made him make a play.
That was a strange throw.
Uncovered is Tyree Cleveland. And now he's in a foot race. Shoved to the pylon. And if he didn't step out, that's a touchdown. 3rd and 1.
Same guy.
Kentucky trying to run a man off. Wide open. Touchdown, Florida. Freddie Swain was left off.
Is the what are you doing moments in the defense there?
Yeah,
surely.
gotta be.
Just leaving him open twice like
Twice,
that.
yeah.
And
he's doing the same way.
Tonight, Kentucky gets caught napping.
Kozar taking forever. Will step up and throw. He's got a man. But they're going to run out of time. They've only got 7 seconds. The clock will stop while they move the chains. They do have Matthew Wyman, who kicked a 63-yarder. In practice, they fumbled the snap and then spiked it. The clock is stopped. Nope, they're not going to call him down. They're calling him down. They're not going to get it off. The game is over.
Unbelievable end.
They fumbled the snap.
He's 90 catches on the season. The jet sweep here. McConnell gets into space. McConnell, big pickup. McConnell trying to outrun everybody. L.J. McConnell. Touchdown, saving tackle by McDuffie.
Still good play though.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing right there. He put up his hand, but he's flashing the deuces, as the guy said right there.
He's been more consistent after being very inconsistent.
That's got to be the best one we've seen.
Work. But a lot of miscommunication there, and that one
I'm not sure who it was for.
doesn't feel
Jesus.
good, and it's embarrassing.
It's
That is
the foot
embarrassing.
of Jake Camarda. And it's a fake. Justin Fields.
Oh my gosh. It was 4th and 11.
Alabama's going to take over at the 48-yard line.
That's interesting.
Here's 1st down and 11, all right? And there's a pick 6, intercepted by McDaniel for a touchdown. Wow. Trevor Knight threw it right to him as McDaniel jumped the route and scores.
On special teams to win that part of the game.
Short kick toward the sideline. Bounces backwards. Tyler Page. It's recovered
That's a touchdown.
by Tulsa. And it's a touchdown. A special
I couldn't even locate the ball there for a while.
Some of these I think we've seen before, and someone mentioned to us about one of the kicks that happened, or one of the throws that happened last time, like a run back. And you've seen that loads of times. I'm like, all morphs into one for me. I don't remember anything I've seen before. Like, even when I watch City, sometimes I look at it and don't remember that. There's certain plays I remember.
Yeah.
But there's other plays I watch, and it's like when I'm watching college football sometimes. I'm so intense on the play, sometimes I don't recognise who's playing.
Yeah.
So I could see it 4 or 5 times and probably think, I've not seen it before.
No, I understand that.
Yeah.
miscue by SMU.
Is this the one?
What?
Is this the one where one of the players on the other side pretending he was going for it? He was like that. and everyone went over to where
No,
he was.
I don't think so. I've not seen this before.
Do you remember that one though?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's what I thought that one was.
In the world.
Can Darren Ray jumped on it in the end zone? Confusion between Page and...
Timeout so much more important than the down that they would have used spiking it. 1st and 10. Stanzi dumps it off. He needs to get out of bounds. Robinson does not. Now they don't have the timeout, and the time is going to run out. Wisconsin wins.
He could have won himself.
Yeah.
6th penalty of the game on Army for 60 yards. It got away from O'Hara. Now he's under pressure, and he's going to be dropped as they get him back at the 14-yard line. A host of black shirts in there. Fabrice Boyne among those in there.
That's at least the 2nd or 3rd time they've had an issue with the shotgun snap. And O'Hara hasn't been able to field it cleanly, and that's a gigantic loss right there.
Sure is. Loss of 12.
Remember, they got the true freshman in there at center, but it looked like it was a good snap to me.
The true freshman you're referring to is Wilson Kelly.
Is the time going to run out?
2nd and goal. O'Hara, near side, caught. Wyndham, and he's going to be dropped about the 7-yard line. And that is it. That's the end of the first half.
Now from under center. Play action. Got to get rid of it in the end zone. And he throws it right to...
He literally... There was no one on his team even close to that.
Wow. He threw it right to him.
On 1st down, blitz. Fumble. Garcia throws it for a safety. Well, there goes the missed extra point.
I thought he could have thrown it away. He's able to take advantage of the penalty. All the way up to the 49. Case Rogers is in. And running back, creativity back to Luton. And the ball is fumbled. And Oregon's on it. It's Lenore.
Roderick, the quarterback's coach, as they will punt it with Rico. And that is to the 1. He fair caught it at the 1.
Unbelievable. What are you doing is the question. Dana Holgerson.
And the kick is blocked. Zach McPherson pitches it back. And it's recovered by Kansas.
And second section,
32.
Field goal range. That's what you should do first anyway.
Bloody hell.
Kick is good.
Knowles got to get 5. Ducks rush only 3. Winston has all day. Tries to escape, circles back, still alive.
The umpire. I saw it, the umpire, yeah, fell over.
The umpire on this.
Loses the football. Ball comes out. It's scooped up by the Ducks. And Tony Washington streaking to the end zone.
One of them thought we were going to win anyway. No.
Versus the downhill rushing attack of Kentucky.
Stench, it's A.J. Rose who gets the first try against this Ole Miss defense, and Rose is off to the races, putting on the Jets, calling his own shot, but somebody tackled him. He thought he was going to get into the end zone.
What really makes it special is we don't have the balance between the run-pass game as we want. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Ball is loose, and it's still loose. Unbelievable.
Why did he not just kick it?
Oppo was the guy they went to early in the Texas game last week. And Higgs loses it again, back to the end zone. Utah recovers.
As I said last time, you'd absolutely hate to be on one of these compilations, though.
On this particular drive for the Wolfpack, it's even higher. Here's Hockman in trouble, and that'll be a safety, I believe. Ball thrown out of the back of the end zone.
Rolling on the field, the quarterback threw a backwards pass outside the back of the end zone. Result of the play is a safety.
Yep.
That's not the case today. David Green has tied a career high with 4 touchdown passes, and here's Xavier Carter. Oh, brother!
That's a true freshman.
You must be kidding!
Oh. You'd feel so bad after doing that, though, as well, with the crowd roaring at you.
Is that their ground
to the 28. Francois throws back to a wide-open Dalvin Cook, who collects it and drops the ball.
Oh, he drops it.
Before he crossed the goal line, Dalvin Cook drops it. Knowles keep it at the 3, but wow. That kind of night so far for Dalvin.
Good job.
We're in control most of last week against Miami. Throw this back. This is trouble. And there is
my score
a safety. 49-15.
3rd and 19. Now Thomas trying to use that big arm, and eventually they'll get him on the ground. The toe wrestling the big 6'6", 255-pounder, and now flags are all over the place.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 45, defense, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Tauchi was the one that hit Logan Thomas initially.
There it is.
No doubt.
Rushing touchdowns last week for Robinson. But now loose football. Bad snap, ball loose. SMU says they have it. And they do. Turnover of the game, first turnover of the season for TCU. We talked about it at the beginning of the game. The little things.
Midway through the second quarter of play. Dobbs pulls back.
Got him wide open.
Wide open.
Oh!
End zone. Now then.
No, he pranced in.
That was class, that.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurd thought he had a touchdown. And pranced into the end zone. He did not run through the touchdown line. I think the thought here is, hey, we just put a pretty good drive together. The kicker's not on the field. They'd be surprised they're trying this. They do need a kicker.
And they still have 18 on the play clock, but you saw Nick Skibo over practicing on the net. Time for one quick breath. 37-yard attempt. He's 6 out of 7. But his longest make has been 35 yards. And he hooked it off the upright.
No, that was a dead.
Now Central Michigan with a couple of timeouts left.
Yes.
Well, nothing doing. Ball State read that.
You see, look, they all come together. They're going to form a huddle, and then someone's going to burst out with the ball, but it was his own
just
guy.
Lost him.
Yeah.
We'll see if Stavi throws the football. Now he's just going to run in the middle of the field and put the ball down at the 15-yard line. It was interesting. He just put the ball down. He didn't take a knee. He just put the ball on the ground. He's saying he gave himself up, so it's down. But there's 4 seconds left. The clock's running. The clock's still going. The official didn't respot the ball, and the game's over. The official took forever to put the ball
But is
down.
that not? That's not their fault, though.
What, the official? Well, it's their fault. He should have took a knee. But he's put the
Yeah,
ball
he should
down.
have, but the official didn't put the ball there, though, did he?
Yeah, so they should reset the clock a little bit further back.
That's
for the amount of
what
time.
Gary Anderson can't believe it, and the Sun Devils win the game.
Taj Harris is hanging out in the end zone. You got to get back to the line.
Orange will have to hurry quickly.
Can't spike it.
It
You
is
got to go.
4th down. They get it snapped, and he spikes it.
4th down.
And the ball game will end.
They got 5. They got to get that 12th man off the field. Got it down. Blocked. Scooped up. Live ball. Buckeyes earn business on the blocked field goal. Touchdown. How about that turn of events? 4th down and 10. 4-man rush. Agnew flush right side. Sets in trouble. Spins out of it.
You've done well,
Trouble. All the way back to the 10. He's trying to escape and he does it. He flips it. Ball is loose.
Well, the other guy wasn't
And it's
really
recovered
rush to
there.
get
It's
it.
incomplete.
Glover will kick it away. And Robinson over on the far side will bring it back from the 1. And it throws into lane for a touchdown. Now it may have been a forward throw,
by the Black Knights, but taking it in, it was Jatavian Tools.
What was that?
And of course, excuse me, the clock continues to motor. It's down under 2 and the interception. It's picked off by Westbrook.
First question, why are we passing? It's first down.
On third down. Forced out of the puck, back in the end zone, going to go down and throw it away. That's intercepted. Touchdown! Touchdown, Notre Dame! He should have taken the safety.
Yeah, it would have been a safety if he'd gone down.
And here on the first pass, Brantley might catch his own ball that was tipped up in the air.
He should have knocked it down, though. I mean, why catch it when you're falling down?
Yeah.
And
I was
lose.
going to say, because he caught it, that means that they get the yards that he lost.
Yardage. Back underneath him, maybe would get his hands on it instead. Here's another look. And it's way up in the air, and everybody's trying to find it.
I guess the attitude on that is get it back.
That last one is it's understandable how he just thought I'd just try and catch it.
Yeah. But some of them, the clock thing, are just fourth down.
It seems like that happens a lot as well. There's been quite a few teams that have done that.
I guess the pressure gets them a little bit, doesn't it? It's not like a pressure thing. But I enjoy watching things like that.
Yeah, I do as well.
Yeah, it's when people are messing it up. Yeah,
there's a couple good plays in there and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's
like getting tackled at the 1 yard line is as embarrassing as it is because you thought you were going to touchdown, but you still made a good play.
The question I've got on that is one of the commentators mentioned there. Why are you throwing it on the first play, right? Whereas we watched the video the other day about running backs not being paid in the same way because people are moving towards the more passing plays, the passing game. Otherwise, is that an old thing that the old people want to do? You know, it's like when I watch football over here, the English commentators like clear your lines, and I'm like, no, pass it. Don't just hoof it anywhere. Clear it, pass it. To clear it, pass it out the back. And then I'll move it forward rather than just hoofing it anywhere.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that's the same with the older generation.
I feel like that game might have been a bit different though because it was like last quarter and they were up by 3 or something. Yeah. So they just didn't need to lose the ball.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, good one though. Enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Don't forget like and subscribe and we'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers guys.